Hi everybody, this is a video to explain something about 4 bridge equipments in the merchant vessels. The satellite phone is a device for communication on board that is located on one side of the bridge. We are going to talk about the most important things that the satellite phone has. How does it work? Satellite phones send radio signals to a satellite which then transmit back down to Earth, where a station will then route the call to the public switch's telephone network. The procedures to make a call are lots. We need to enter different codes before the number we want to talk. Takes time, but it's not difficult. So, that's the way to make a call by satellite phone. Another important thing is the price. Usually, the price per minute of the satellite phones on board is $60, but either it depends on the company arrangements. In 2020, due to coronavirus, the situation about crew changes was difficult, and many seafarers were stuck on ships. Most of the companies decide to down the prices of satellite phones to provide that source to the crew members. Other companies give us these services for free. In addition to it, before the health crisis, the satellite phones were of little use and just in urgent situations when the captain had no option and needed quick communication and response from the designated person ashore, other members of the company, or port authorities. We don't need to forget that the equipments to maneuver are the rudder that provides direction, the main engine and propeller that provides propulsion. Those are the big equipments. We have also on the bridge small equipments like wheel to move the rudder and the telegraph to command the speed of the vessel. Now we are going to talk about the telegraph for control the ship's speed. This equipment is also present in the engine control room because in the port the vessel is stopped and engineers need to test or repair some things of the main engine. That's why they need to take the control of the main engine to start and stop the engine. And they use the telegraph. One time the vessel starts to sail, the control of the telegraph is all for the captain, and chief engineer give him the command starting the main engine. During the navigation, this equipment is for captain use only. It's extremely delicate, and to finish, those are the telegraph orders. In the middle, like in the picture, there is a stop. Then, to go astern or ahead, we have the same orders. We just add the word astern or ahead. For example, to go astern, easy, we will use dead slow astern, half astern, and full astern. And to go ahead, we will say dead slow ahead, half ahead, and full ahead. The rudder axiometer is a simple device to provide the angle and degrees of the rudder. Normally, in merchant ships, the form of this equipment is like in the picture, but it can change. This device is used just to know how many degrees and which side the vessel is turning. Now, this was one of the most important communication equipment in the past. The particularity of Navtex is that on ships, this device is a receptor, but not a transmitter. In the coast stations, we have the Navtex that can send and receive messages. But important, do not forget that the Navtex on board cannot transmit. All Navtex in the whole world inside the ships are only receivers. We can receive text messages in English with international frequency of the Navtex 518 kHz. For national transmissions, have other frequencies like 400 kHz. What it is means? Easy. The frequency is the way to receive text messages in English, of course. What kind of messages can we receive in the Navtex? 3. Meteorological, nautical, and messages related to security. We cannot talk about Navtex without mentioning the Navareas. There are areas which cover sectors and giving navigational and meteorological information. Peru are in the area 16, and we have 4 international Navtex stations, which works in 518 kHz coverage in Paita, Callao, Mollendo, and Iquitos. To conclude, this device has an antenna and is connected with the GPS. Nowadays, modern Navtex receivers allow you to view on its screen the distance from the ship to the objects indicated by their coordinates in the messages. That's why the Navtex is always connected with the GPS. Thanks for your attention.